Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for my Leo. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want a personal reading, hit me up at jocelynlovely84@gmail. Alright guys, let's get started. I used the Black Moon Astrology Tarot deck with the Luna Universe Tarot, okay? I mixed them both. I just felt called to do a little mix up here, okay? The first card that came out was Venus, Live. Look at this person turned away. It's like something caught her attention, or she was looking at the past or looking back at something she thinks she forgot or something that she thinks she needs, right? But look at the stands. It's like she's finally open. It's a female, of course. She's finally open. I was going to say... Well, you don't know because she doesn't look like she has a chest, but let me stop. The pettiness needs to stop. Anyways, so this person, is open. And number 4, right? We talk about Venus. Number 4, stability, security, companionship, foundations. It's the things that you look for when it comes to love. Venus has come in and hit your door. And the thing about Venus is it's not just loud. It talks about gifts. It talks about just being open, right? And relationships. It doesn't always just have to be romantic, right? It could be friendships, family members, new relationships coming in, right? New soul tribes, new. For some of you guys in your existing relationships, you're being asked to open up even more. So maybe you guys parted ways with family members for a bit, or old friends for a bit. Maybe you were feeling lost and feeling like you didn't feel like your tribe was there. Maybe you felt like love, there was no love lost between you guys, and all of a sudden it's like Venus energy comes into your door, into your heart, and it asks you, it comes into your door and it's asking you, are you ready to let the past go? Or did you really think you could do it alone? Right? Some of you guys left to think, you guys thought you could find better or do better on your own, right? And so you've been alone for a very long time. And now Venus comes back and tells you, are you ready? Are you ready to expand and find new love and new connections? And are you also ready to open the door back up to the people that you might have left behind in the past? Now again, it doesn't have to be significant others. It could be siblings. Maybe some of you guys have those relationships with siblings where you stop talking, you start talking, you stop talking, you start talking, and then all of a sudden one of them texts you, or you text them, and it's like, it's right back, rekindling right back to where you guys were. So it almost makes me wonder, like, did you think you would have gone that long without talking to these people? Or you would have gone that long without love, right? Because the sibling bond is forever. Anybody that you call a sister or brother, that bond is forever. Right? Friends, significant others, right? That have been best friends, but you just have a great sexual connection. It's just right back to where you started. So it has you wondering, like, if I left these people back in the day for when it was for the bad, right? Because it could have been an argument or whatever. Can I accept them? Can I accept the for good and for bad within each person? Right? Because I say I forgive myself and I accept myself for who I am, good and for bad. Can you do that with others? Because clearly there's just a clear reflection about who you are. And whether you accept yourself at that playing field with those people. Those relationships, right? Here with the Empress energy. Empress, she sits there receiving. It's almost as if you got a newsflash, or a newsflash came into you realizing, damn, relationships are complicated. There's messy, they're weird, they're awkward, but there's so much love there. There's so much learning, there's so much mirroring going on, good and bad. So it's almost as if you judged yourself by leaving certain people behind. Or maybe you did have enough and you needed some time out, but then it almost felt like you were alone. This world, you're not meant to be alone in this world. So some of you guys are getting like a huge shift in realization in life, right? With High Priestess as well. Getting this realization in life that life is too short. Holding grudges, it's not going to get you everywhere, right? But forgiveness will. It will get you everywhere. But here you are with North Node coming in, right? Look at this person, life's purpose. Look at this person opening up that heart chakra, opening up to receive whatever this is, whatever these relationships are. They are a reflection of who you are. For some of you guys, it's about realizing, do you want to continue certain relationships where you feel it's too toxic? Because either way, you're opening up, and whatever comes in could be either the past or the future, but it's still love. It might not be the version of love that you're used to at this point. Maybe you've elevated, and maybe you want real love, or love that's more consistent, that isn't so focused on hurting you, or the repeated patterns of toxicity. Maybe you want something better. And so here's your chance to see it through and realize, do I want to stay where I'm at, or do I want better? Do I want both? What do I want my life to reflect like when it comes to love and relationships? Oh, this is harsh. I love this reading. This reading is fire, y'all. I'm feeling it. With High Priestess, right? Really looking at it from a higher perspective, connecting with your guides and letting them know, man, you're human. And your friends are human. And you make mistakes. Maybe you're the type that flees all the time, and then your friends feel like you're inconsistent. Maybe you're about to learn that about yourself, or you're the opposite. You're the one that always stays and you're loyal and everybody leaves you. So now you're learning things about yourself, about how you manage relationships, and how you can strengthen the bonds. Even if you don't leave the people that you grew up with behind, how do you strengthen that bond? How do you make it healthier so that in turn they become healthier towards you, right? And here are with the world, right? A whole new beginning and ending. It's a beautiful windfall of emotions when you see these people, right? We talk about the world. It's like you've been around the world, you've been without these people, you've been with these people, and now you're back around to the same place and wondering, do I want to proceed? Do I forgive, and do I let these people in my life because I love them and they are a part of me? Or do I move on and find people that are just as great or even better? Either way, relationships are relationships, and some people are just so used to throwing these things away so easily. So it just depends on how you feel, right? Each situation is it's different. So weigh out the pros and cons. But it just seems like for some of you guys, you went a long time without talking to family members, soul family. They might not be the healthiest bunch, but they're your family. They bring you back. It's your kin. They bring you back home. So some of you guys are about to get like a huge welcome from these people, and it's going to be good, bitter feelings with good feelings, and it's like, can I handle all of that, right? So it's a homecoming, a welcoming party, right? Welcoming you back to its relationships, the good and the bad, right? Here you are with ninth house faith. You guys lacked faith at one point. I think you put a stop to love. Some of you guys, again, even when it comes to real love, right? Let's move forward to real love, significant others. Some of you guys left relationships or ended up marriages or just any third party, stuff like that, because you knew there was something better out there for you, or it's almost as if you didn't want to leave, but circumstances made you leave. So some of you guys are still carrying on that burden, and it's like you're finally letting it free and opening up so that something good can come into your life, something healthy, something loving. It's a lesson nonetheless, but it's almost as if it goes from you putting a stop into receiving any goodness that can come in regarding faith and love, to now it being reverse, right? Or it could have been in reverse, right? And it's like, or you're putting a stop to this, right? Because it could have been like this. You're putting a stop to this. You're no longer interfering. You're leaving this to the divine to help you. Or if you were leaving this to the divine and realized that it was you this whole time that needed to grieve the past, you're grieving it because you just want to move on. You want to be happy, as you should be. But it's taking you a while. So some of you guys, it takes you forever to heal over things, but that's okay. How else were you supposed to learn that you are meant to be happy and to be okay with the decisions you made in the past? It doesn't define you being a bad person. Just because your relationships failed doesn't mean that you're a bad person or that you failed. Give yourself a chance to open up your heart and trust in love again. That's what Venus is. It's asking of you when it comes into your door. It's asking you to let go and open up that heart to love. It's a part of your purpose. It's a part of everyone's purpose, love. All right, that's all I have for you, my beautifuls. Take care. I love you. Bye.